Piece that. Rockin' side to side to the beat. Snapping knife fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Detroit Lions and the Atlanta Falcons. Only one team will keep the winning waves going to start the season as we're off in week 2. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's for John Robinson. And he starts us off with a 5-yard pickup. Second down coming up. Well, we're seeing now, Brock, we've had some pretty crummy luck, some poor fortune in keeping guys healthier during their early goings of this season.
And this is where focus and attitude is oh so critical. They're rallying around those guys who were hurt and trying to play winning football. So when those players start to come back, Kate, they could jump right back in and really add this step and be a better team and maybe, just maybe, make a playoff push.
And they're backed up a bunch ahead of this 3rd down, Brock, as this is out at least a few yards behind the line.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. No throw, 3rd and long. Gets this one to London. He's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. Winning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Penix here from the gun. Complete. It's for John Robinson. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. Tackle made at the 47.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Penix throwing, 3rd and 2. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive, but you got to find a way to execute.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here.
Let's go.
Trying for it with Penix. That one's caught by Rooney. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Lions in the nickel. This is 3rd down.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Ooh, this was not hit well, and it's headed for the sideline. And that reaches the 35, but no further as it caroms out of bounds. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Goff off the play action. Has the connection to right. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call a pretty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Like 20.
Out of the shotgun. Goff. That's complete to Sam Laporta. All right, short of the marker for the moment. They've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Escapes the pocket. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. From the gun, Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
1st down on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
He won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
Like 20.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. You're going for it here.
Black 20, Ric Flair.
Fourth down, Goff throwing. Go left side, and St. Brown has it. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
The toss net, Robinson. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's set out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Robinson on the inside give. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Penix working from the gun. Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And he's just a little bit short of that 1st down. They stop him at the 33.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
70 Lions.
3rd and 1. It's Penix. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Offense up to the line fast.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Lions' 27-yard line.
On 2nd down, Robinson. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Here we go, Shaq. 70 Timberwolf.
3rd down, it's Penix. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Lions get the football on the first turnover of the contest. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Black 20.
Start on the ground with Gibbs. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap here to go. And this one is launched downfield. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Goff on 3rd. finds him over the middle. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He has it at the 33. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Ready? 19, check go.
They're running here with Bajan. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 5.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Go! Cowboy 80. Ready?
From the shotgun, Penix. Completed to his running back. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
Making that throw into double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch, a whole bunch of bodies around him.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Falcons driving for a score and a halftime lead. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Tag! I got 60 evil, 60 evil.
There's a counter give to Robinson. He won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
Throwing Penix. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage, so no gain on 1st down.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
Off to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. Has him on the quick hitter. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. It'll be another punt. Jack Fox out there once again. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And the punt team gets to this one at the 17-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Ready up.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Back to 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Penix now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. And the Lions are there to bring him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
He's got London left side. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down. Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Fields this at the 19. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. All right, they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime.
Their own 27-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. He takes a knee, and that's going to run out the final couple seconds of half number 1. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. We've seen one half of football and no points just yet. Let's see who can finally break that deadlock here in our 2nd half. Here's Smith on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Hey, we're dead even here through 2 quarters, and you know exactly what that means. That means both coaching staffs emphasized coming out strong here to begin the 2nd half. Well, that return puts you in great position to do so, and maybe even take control of this game.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. 1st down throw from Goff. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalked up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. He takes this up to around the 46, and that's going to leave him a yard at most from that marker on 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run, crossing that 1st down mark.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Goff. Vacates quickly left side. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Goff to the air now. Screen here for Gibbs. Into the secondary past the 40. And he gets this down to the 38. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. He's one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. So it'll be 2nd down.
Brent Delpit on the coverage.
They motion the tight end over. Gibbs now from the gun. Escapes the defender. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. St. Brown, the receiver, in motion right. Off now on third down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
It's good. Not by much, but it's indeed good. Bottom left. And their opening drive does something they couldn't do in the first half, partner. Gets them on the scoreboard.
A lot of them, they make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
He fields it from the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10.
Set it. Liking 18. Here we go. Check him on. Check the dog.
Penix here from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
This is Robinson. Continuing to move past the 45. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. All the way, and that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Rashawn Robinson touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Extra point by Q is up and good. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead. Q all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Looking to throw. Gone. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree cake that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Out of the shotgun. Gone. Delivers another one to Williams. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Listen.
Gone. Too slow. Now this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, going left. Running it with David Montgomery. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
At the 44-yard line.
From the gun, gone. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Lions.
Goff tosses that quickly out wide. Not a lot available to him. It's to the 38. Tackled by Luke Arororo.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Had that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
All set now, 1st and 10. Going again, it's Goff. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
They're going to throw again. Goff. That's Laporta again. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions take the lead as Tom runs out here in the 3rd. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
That had just enough leg. It's over the crossbar and good. And the Lions push their lead to 3. Fox now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Reload.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. Fights his way through a tackle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to work it ahead for about 3. 2nd down coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, Penix. Look at that power, deep left side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Lions will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Goff on 1st and 10. That's caught by Montgomery. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. 180.
Shotgun snap here to go. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Out across St. Brown, the intended receiver. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Come on. 180. Obama. 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 Turbo.
It's Montgomery on 3rd. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I'm going to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Alert! Alert! Cougar Knights!
Robinson on the toss left side. Oh, the football's loose! And the Lions have recovered it.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Hand up, running right, Montgomery. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Number 87, Sam Laporta. A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Cut! 120! Hey, kill! Cut!
Looking to throw. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
At the 1-yard line.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. No run here. It's Montgomery. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Lions grow their lead off the turnover. David Montgomery with the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound and rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Check out.
Penix working from the gun. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
Throwing the out route complete. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons down by 10. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. 3rd and long for him here. And the Lions are there to bring him down. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
A loss of 7. It's 4th down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Lions are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Is a turnover on down.
First and 10 now from the 30. One of the tight ends in motion left.
180.
On first down, now we're on with Montgomery. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Montgomery scores. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. David Montgomery with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is first and 10.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Trying to set this up quick.
Yards on the play.
Buffalo 18.
And the Falcons.
Throwing now on first down. Penix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Man downfield, and he finds London. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down.
First down.
It's Penix yet again. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Go.
And again, it's Penix. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Third down, it's Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is fourth down.
Shut up. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Desperation time here. That's caught. This is Kirk. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
21-yard line.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Again, Penix to the air. Finds him over the middle. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
12 more yards. That's another Falcons first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Penix is going to throw again. Hits him on the out route. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Young Wei Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close.